Stephen Speak, Extra Speak. A little more of everything and nothing. Don't forget to subscribe. Hello, welcome to Stephen Speak, Extra Speak, episode 29. Now, I believe that's written XXIX in Roman numerals. I'm not going to let that one go, I don't think. I think it's going to be a running pattern for a while yet. Anyway, how the hell are you? Hope you're doing well. As usual, didn't know what I was going to speak about until literally recording, and I've actually forgot what I was deciding to record, actually. What was I thinking about? Oh, I don't know. Oh, yes. Jesus. Migraines, basically. Dear. This won't go away when Series 2 starts, you know. When I revamp everything, and this probably won't go away. I'm going to keep the unedited kind of style of this. I hopefully will be a bit more organised in what the hell I'm going to talk about. Bit of brainstorming going on, I think. Anyway, yeah, migraines. I don't know if you've ever suffered with one. They're quite bad, you know. I used to get them quite regularly, and I had my first one for a while on Friday, and it was quite killer, really, because my current job, well, any job really, requires you to concentrate, and I don't know if you've ever had like just a bad headache. It's just a killer, really. So I was trying to fight through Friday, and paracetamol doesn't really cut it, and yeah, it was just bad times all around, really. My brother used to suffer with migraines quite badly, and I kind of went through a phase of having them, and then not having them, and then a phase of having them again. I was kind of getting them regular at one point, but it turns out it was a caffeine thing, because, as you know, I do like coffee. And I'll quickly tell you about that. That probably could be a story in its own on a separate episode, but who the hell cares, eh? Yeah, I was getting headaches at work, and I did drink a lot of tea and coffee, to be fair, all like non-decaf, full fat, caffeine, full caffeine? I don't know how you say that. Anyway, just normal tea and coffee, I think. And I thought I needed glasses because I was getting to that age. I was like, I think I'd hit 30 or 29. I was thinking, you know, all my family wear glasses. My brother needed glasses from like 17, I think it was 18. So I thought, you know, I've had a good innings. I've lasted this long without needing glasses, so you know that's not too bad. So I went down to the opticians and just said to them, like, you know, I've been having headaches and such things, and I think I need glasses. So they did an eye test, and I actually passed with flying colours, and they said that my eyes were fantastic, and glasses were not required. But I thought that was going to be it, but he asked me a couple of questions, said, you know, have you made any lifestyle choices recently? Made any changes? And I said, well, the only thing I can think of is I've tried to cut down tea and coffee because I was drinking a lot, and I was having trouble sleeping and everything because headaches, my eyes were killing me. And he basically went, well, how much did you used to drink? And I was like, oh, I don't know, like 20 to 30 cups a day. And he was like, holy crap, and what are you drinking now? And I was like, well, I'm drinking exclusively decaf tea, and I'm having like one coffee a day. And he was like, yeah, that'll do it. He said, leave this office. He says, if you've got a headache now, I was like, yeah. And he says, leave this office, walk over to Starbucks or wherever your preferential coffee house is, and go and buy a coffee. And I did. And he was right. My headache went instantly. And it was basically withdrawal symptoms from caffeine. So there you go. And I was thinking that maybe that's what it was on Friday. Maybe because I'm drinking a lot of coffee again. But like not more than like 2 cups a day, really, most days. So I was wondering maybe it's that. But I'm drinking strong coffee, or I don't know. Anyway, it's shit when you have migraines. But my point to this was, you know, people suffer with these all the times. But I remember, when I was going through them, when I was actually having real migraines. It was a long time ago, and I never really figured out what was causing it. Maybe stress at work, or I was going through a few changes at work, and so maybe it was a bit of stress. I don't know. I hate to think that I get stressed, but you know, we all do, don't we? I don't think you like to think that you do, but you do. And I remember going to the doctors because they were quite crippling. I'd taken a couple of days off work with one once, and it was getting quite derogatory to my life. Really, it was starting to restrict me to the point that I couldn't ride my motorbike and stuff like that because, you know, you need to concentrate. And I used to lie down in a dark room and listen to soothing music, and even sometimes I couldn't even do that. Anyway, went to the doctors, and they prescribed these. They were like dissolvable tablets, basically, and they came in this really cool little box, to be fair. But the doctor was like, seems like you're having migraines, blah blah blah. He kind of explained what a migraine was, like constriction of blood vessels in the head and other things, and they can be quite bad. I didn't realize how serious like a migraine can be. You can suffer like other things, like strokes and things, because of them. In the extreme. So I came out of the doctor's stage actually more concerned than I went in, to be honest. But I thought he's giving me these tablets, but he gave me this warning before I left, which I was kind of happy to get these tablets, but I never actually took them because of the warning he gave me. And he said to me, "Listen, the tablets I'm going to give you are very specific for migraines. They literally target what a migraine does, i.e. the constriction of blood vessels, etc." And he said, if you want to take one of these, you have to be 100% sure you're having a migraine and you're not just dehydrated or, lack of sleep or whatever. And I said, okay then. And he said, and I said, okay then. He says, no, seriously. He says, like, these tablets are like very specific, very strong, and if you take one when you don't need one, you could die. And I just was like, what? And he went, like, I'm being serious. And I was like, okay. So I just went to the pharmacy, got my prescription, paid for it, to go home, and I think there was only like 3 tablets or 2 tablets, and it came in a box, and then in the box was this little plastic container. It was like a little flip box, basically. Very cool design, just for these 2 little dissolvable tablets, only small. And I read the instructions, and again, the instructions basically said, like, if you take these when you don't need them, basically I think it could cause a brain hemorrhage or stroke or fits and seizures and basically kill you. So I never ever took one. So I'd paid for this prescription, and I was fucking petrified to take them. But weirdly enough, I never really got another headache again, so I don't know whether it was like scared it out of me, but yeah, just really bizarre. But yeah, I hope I don't start getting them again. And I don't think it's because of stress. My new job's a little bit different to some of the ones I've had. But I think it's just I think it was just a bit of dehydration on Friday, because I did start drinking water, and it seemed to get better by the end of the day. So I'm hoping it was just a silly dehydration thing. And also, I had got up in the middle of the night to watch the Eagles. So I went to bed for about 3 hours, got up, watched the game, and then went back to bed for about 4 hours. So maybe that was something to do with it as well. Do you think? Maybe. Getting up in the middle of the night to watch American football. I don't see anything wrong with that, to be honest. Yeah, I support Phil over Eagles. Come at me, bro. Anyway, that's it for now. An episode on Philadelphia Eagles is more than likely going to be in the future. Well, take care of yourselves. Thank you very much. I'm going to post some updates about what I'm doing at the moment. I'm redoing the theme tune at the moment. I'm doing it all myself. I'm not using pre-generated stuff, so I'm recording it myself, playing the instruments. Write the theme tune, sing the theme tune, as they say. What was that on? Was that on Little Britain? I can't remember. Anyway, that's beside the point. I've redone my logo. I'm reasonably happy with it. I think it's good. I'll do some sneaky shares with you during the week, and I'm hoping that I'm still on track for like mid-November, starting the Speak again, and recording some guests that I've got lined up. Looking forward to the guest thing. It's going to be a little bit of a different dynamic, and yeah, I think it'll bring some new life to the show, and be a bit more interesting for me as well. I'm sure you get sick of just listening to me ramble on all day. But thank you very much, and take care of yourselves, and check out my socials, and I'll post some stuff for you all. Thanks very much. Take care. See you soon. You've been listening to Stephen Speak, Extra Speak. Thanks for listening, and please subscribe.